this is my storage room in Minecraft. It's cozy to say the least, but cozy isn't what we want. We want to be able to put all the blocks that we collect here, all of our treasures, and well, this isn't gonna cut it. So today we're going to be working on a storage room. Now I'm gonna be honest with you guys. Usually when I record these videos, I have a rough idea of how I'm gonna record it. I mean, oftentimes I'll have one idea. By the end of it, it is completely different from what I had in mind. However, today I actually do have an idea. Maybe not for the block palette that we're gonna use, because that I never really come up with the block palette beforehand. I like to, you know, save that for the video so that you guys can come along with me. However, for the actual design of the room, I'm very excited. So we will be somewhat using some of this here. However, this is mostly just going to be stripped, and mostly just everything's going to be shipped out that door. So the cats will go over to the house finally. Now, I do have a couple ideas. So last time I mentioned how I want to use this Riptide Trident here that we got for the main kind of mobility around the area of the base. Now I want that to be especially true for the storage room. So we have this area over here. Now last time I had showed you guys that you guys might want to stay tuned, because you guys will see it again, and you guys are seeing it again here. So the idea is that you can see that there's a lot of different kind of rooms up here. If I go up here, you can see that there's like this little section over here. That's where I got the diorite for the house last episode. Then there's also some of the cobblestone here, where I also got some of the cobblestone from here last episode. So the idea is basically I want to kind of use these rooms for kind of like different rooms. So like maybe this will be the actual storage room here, but then maybe here on like this wall, for example, we have like a super smelter, right? That way it can smelt all of our ores and stones down and whatnot. But then maybe up here in this little area, let me see if I can make the parkour jump. Yeah, maybe up here we have a super smelter just for food, and then maybe we have a food storage over here, so all the food related stuff can go over here. Maybe like farming and things like that. That way it just keeps it more organized. Now, you might be wondering how we're going to get down here, and what does the house have to do with it? Well, I am going to use Freecam this one time, but I promise it's for video purposes. So let's quickly go up really quick. If I go to the middle of the house up here, the middle of the house is around here, right? So maybe we're probably gonna do something kind of different with this building. We're most likely gonna remodel it, but I want it to be somewhere kind of here, kind of like what we did up here, where there's like a big building to get to different spots. Like this is kind of a hub. I want it to be like a hub to get into the storage. Now picture that there's like a 3x3 hole maybe here, and when you go straight down, you end up in here. So you end up right over here, and you can get into there. Now we imagine this. Okay, just bear with me. I promise I have an idea here. Imagine this 3x3 hole, and at the bottom there's a pond kind of like this where slabs here. So when you land in the water, and then when you leave, you can Riptide Trident out, and that way we can use the Riptide Trident, because I want this to be focused on the Riptide Trident. Now I think that it would work pretty nicely. Now I think we can get started. The first thing that we're gonna really need to do is take everything that's in here, including my two amazing kitties here, and the spare bed, and the stone cutter, and the flour, and everything. Everything must go out that door right there. Alrighty, so I've done a little bit more things as well. So after you guys saw me digging out a little bit more of this area and also making the top area, I've done some adjustments. So I've added this little area over here. So basically what this is exactly what I was talking about. So basically if we want to get out, we just go up about that way and we land right there. I think it's a super cool thing, and I think it's really, really sick. And also requires some skill as well, so it's like it keeps me on my game, which I think is really cool. The second thing I did was over here. This is actually where the original entrance is. Now you will see that there's no way to get up here. So instead of completely just covering it, I think we should keep it as kind of an homage to the original entrance by making it look kind of crumbled. So eventually, I don't think we have any at the moment. What I want to do is when we get some, I want to replace some of these cobblestone with the vined cobblestone or whatever it's called, the like mossy cobblestone, whatever it's called, the one with the vines, so that way it has that little rustic look on it, and maybe add some vines to it as well. Now I have done this. Now this is kind of like the final version of what you guys saw over here. I did do some changes, so more importantly, I did get rid of the stuff over here. You can actually see that I did place them over here originally. I was kind of playing around with the idea, and I think that this is the kind of best final result. I might do some like last second things with like maybe like putting more logs here and then doing something here, putting just basically like a small fence here, though that won't be till later probably. Anyway, as far as down here goes, so this is I worked on this a little bit as well. So I basically just kind of like smoothed off some of it. I still have a little bit of work to do. Like I might bring that roof down by 2 blocks, maybe grab that coal along the way. So the idea basically is I have kind of 2 ideas. So we have this big area here, but I actually want to go lower. So I want to quickly bring you to an idea that I have. Alrighty, so this is my test world. Now, this is actually 1.21, which, by the way, I'm still waiting for replay mod to come out, so we're still in 1.20 in our actual, but this is my test world. I for some reason, built this in this one because I thought I was going to use it in Hard Crit Disaster, which is 1.21, but I don't know. I mean, I might use this, but I don't know. So a lot of people with what they do is they make an advanced item sorter where basically they put everything into a chest here. Let me just grab like a chest, and then basically through a series of, I'm not even kidding, I've seen Bryson do this before and it literally gives me a headache. So from a series of headaches, it will basically just take everything and put them into a series of chest area and whatnot. So I like the idea, but we're not going to do it that advanced, and we're just not going to do it myself. So part of the reason why I like doing manual like storage systems is because it does keep me on my game. I like to, when I play Minecraft, like keep my head thinking. I want to always be thinking. I never want to just have the easy way out. So I did something over here. Now this is basically just a mini version of what I kind of hope to do. So there's a row of chests up here, and then there's a row of chests down here. So here's the idea that I kind of have. It's very simple, honestly. Like, it looks complicated, but it's very simple. It's basically just a couple of chests, some hoppers, and like a redstone line. Now basically the way that this works is, say that there's all of this wood, or say in here, I think this is the stone. Yeah, so let's say there's like a bunch of just like a bunch of stones basically, right? So if I go over to like the building blocks, let's say there's cobblestone, stone brick stairs, granite, diorite, andesite, mossy cobblestone. Oh yeah, mossy cobblestone. Hey, I was just talking about that. Some deep slate, all of this stuff, right? I can just throw it into here, and what will happen is when I unswitch this lever, it'll go down. So the reason why this lever is here is because a lot of times when I'm recording these videos, I put things in chests, but I still want to look for them. So basically, say that I'm working on, I don't know, let's say I was working on the Nether project from last time. We made the Nether project. Say that I get a bunch of like netherrack, say I get like the bone blocks, I think we had those, and whatnot. Say I wanted to use them and put them away to like clean up my inventory a little bit, but I wasn't done with the project, right? Let's say I still have some more to do with the video, or I already finished the video, but I have a couple of things I want to do after that maybe I noticed in editing. The idea basically is that this stuff will stay here. Now this redstone line, all this really does is just activate a bunch of redstone that goes into a hopper. Now I didn't realize this until someone in my live streams actually pointed this out, but redstone can actually disable hoppers. So you can see here that there's some oak wood and stuff, but it's not actually going through because it's disabled. Don't ask me how it works. It just works like that. So it's just a bunch of redstone. There's actually a repeater here to keep the line going. And then these lights up here are to indicate that nothing is going. So lights on equals no transporting. That's kind of what I'm thinking of doing. Now, this is, I know that we said no automatic farms. I don't know if I'm hoping this doesn't count into it. Oops, I just accidentally broke that. I'm using infested cobblestone on accident, but yeah, now you can see that some of the cobblestone went into here, so there's a couple here. You can even see some of this netherrack went into here. Oh, this was the siege chest, but you know, that's kind of the point. So the idea basically is I want to set something kind of like this up, and then the idea is that, say on this side we can get some like stairs maybe, or maybe like a door, whatever. Whatever we decide to do with the building part, we basically can just go down to here, and it'll basically just lead us to this floor where we can get more of whatever it is. So instead of categorizing it by, like, you know, just oak wood, just jungle wood and whatever, I'm basically categorizing it to just whatever it is. Like, I always do this where I have like another chest, or an end chest, or a wood chest, a cobblestone chest, or a mob drop chest, or an armor chest, maybe like a weapon chest, maybe I don't know, a farming chest, and maybe I don't, like a wool chest, right? Or like things that like fit with wool or made out of wool, right? I like to do that. Like, I do that to this day. That's just kind of my system, again, because it keeps me thinking. So if we do ever get shulker boxes, right? Say that we get like a shulker box, or if I can learn to spell, that is. Say that we get some of these. If I just grab like a couple of this wood, a couple of random these, right? The idea basically is that if I get some of like whatever we're building, say, oh, okay, there's wood here. I'm going to grab all the wood related things and put it in the wood related stuff. If there's, oh, all these stone related things, they go in this stone related chest. That kind of the idea. Now, I don't think we need this many chests, actually. I don't even think we need this many down here. So we might not be needing to extend it by that much, but this is kind of like the rough idea. Alrighty, so I've gotten more hoppers now. We do have quite a bit. I don't really have much iron. I only have like 47 left, so we don't have that much left. So we're gonna need to do a mining session, but I have all of the chests in place. So what I think I want to start off with actually is working on, whoops, that actually has to go there. So let's quickly just place that there and place that there, because that actually that's our temporary staircase. I do have an idea on how I want to do this, by the way. Like, get up. I don't want to make it be here. What I want to do is put glass here so you can kind of see the bottom area, but I do have a way on how I want to get up and down. So the idea basically is now I want to just connect all of these. So basically we are just going to connect this. Now the idea behind this, and the reason why we're making it at this kind of like so far down, is because it's easier to build up, like add more chests upwards, than it is to dig down and add more down. So these are just going in here, but if we need to like fill more chests, we can just break these, add chests here, and make it go into the chest. So that's kind of the idea there. And I think that'll work. So then anything that can go into there will go there. And we're basically just going to do this as well all over here. Alrighty, so there is a door that we can swim up and down to. I do want to do an elevator at some point, and then maybe just like a way down. But I also don't mind like the water stream. Like, I don't mind swimming up as well. It's not like that long. So now what I want to start by doing actually is working on where the button or the lever will go. So like I said, we also need to get some thing as well. We're probably gonna do that last, maybe, because I want to get more. Actually, we can do this now probably. I think it's like not that much to make. Yeah, we only need about that much. How much redstone would that be? Okay, let's only use about a stack's worth, which will give us, I think, 16. So that's pretty good. So we basically have 4 chests, 2 on each, which would actually be 8 in total. So 2, yeah, so we have enough to put 2 above each thing here. So the way I think that this should work is, I don't know where the lever should be, because we have the door over here. So I actually don't know where the lever should be. Maybe we do like the lever like over here or something. But then if we add more chests, then it's going to be a bit, you know, thing. Well, let's see actually really quick. Do we need to add any more? Let's quickly add some categories really quick. So let's quickly do let's do like 2 sets of signs. Actually, we'll do 9. So let's say this is gonna be our wood stuff, like wood, and then obviously that'll be like slabs and everything and whatnot. Let's say stone. Let's say nether stuff. Let's say end stuff. Right? Let's say we do farming here, like farm. Let's say we do decorative, right? So like things like signs and all these other stuff, right? So we have sign, decorative, or decorative farm, wood, stone. Oh, dirt / grass. And then here we can maybe do like sand, right? And then I don't think anything else will like fall into this category. If again we need to, we can add more. So I'm actually okay with maybe having the lever go over here maybe. Or maybe, because let's quickly see. So if we go down here really quick, we have this amount of space to work with. We only have one block here, which is kind of the point. I want like the floor be the roof for this one, or ceiling, whatever it's called. So I think maybe we can, let me figure out where we could put it. Okay, so I've done it. So I made some changes. So I have, oh, we're actually going to do one over here really quick. So we're going to have, oh, I broke the water source actually. But anyway, so the idea basically is that we're going to fall over here. We'll land in some water here. And then if we want to go up, we can go up. So then the idea is that this is still going to be the redstone area. So what we need to do now is we need to start doing the redstone. So the redstone is going to go from over here. I think we're going to go down. It's going to go each way. I think we need it to go like this way. So let's try and just dig really quick, because that's we should hit the wall there. So we don't actually want to go there. We want to go one more out this way. Okay. And then let's also, we will put torches down. Why not? Because we do have to go down into the chests and stuff, right? Ah, yes, the hopper's here. So we need to go into this hopper. Perfect. So basically what we're going to do is just do things. So it goes like this. And then I think we're going to have one here. Yep. And we go 2. And it goes inwards. Right. So there we go. So basically we're gonna just make it go all the way across like this. So actually I will grab this coal. We can always use coal. Okay, so we basically, the way we want it to work now is we're gonna just basically make this go all the way over here. So then that should go into that one, which should stop it. And then we're gonna go here. I am actually gonna grab some cobblestone too. And then yeah, so you can see it's not really reaching. So what we'll do is we'll go basically from here, and there we go. That works. Okay, so then what we're gonna do is also just, we will light this up. I think it's probably a good idea that we do that. So then technically, let's say we have some stuff in the stone chest. Ah, you see, it's not going anywhere. So technically now what I could do is move all the stuff from in here, like all this, the cobblestone, and move it into this one in here, and that way you know, we can organize it, like keep organized without doing it this way. I think it'll work really nicely. So then we're basically going to do the same thing over here. Yes, and that should be the last one. Okay, there we go. And then we're going to quickly add the repeater. We'll just put it for now right here. Why not? There we go. And anything now technically that we put in these chests should stay there. Yes, there we go. Okay, I think that can work. Yeah, I think it'll work. So one thing that I'm thinking that we can do is actually I might get rid of end stuff. I might replace this with redstone stuff, because end stuff is either in decorative or in like stone blocks with like all the end stone and whatnot. So I think it's okay with like doing that a little bit as well. So then technically, you know, if I want to put this away, you know, I can put all that away. Say I want to put the decorative, I would count that as decorative. All the stone in here, you know, and then minerals. I do plan on having like our own like minerals chest here, because again, it's gonna be this. It's gonna be over here instead. Like I'm not gonna put all the minerals over here, because we're gonna have like a super smelter basically. So that category will just go over here for now. So let's say we wanted to do all that as well, and that's basically how it's going to work. So the next thing that I'm going to do is we're going to decorate this room up here. So let me get some materials really quick. Alrighty, so I have some more cherry logs as well as some other things. Now, I want to start up by building some of this area, because what I'm thinking of doing is recreating this area in the bottom area, which we now completely finished, the redstoning. So I want to do kind of what we did up there down here, maybe some slight changes with these things, but I want to kind of recreate that. And then as far as the main area over here goes, I might also just try and recreate it based off like what we did over here. So I kind of want to start off with that. Now you might be thinking, and you know, if you know me, you might think that the way I'm going to start this off is by making this a cherry wood frame. You're wrong. We're going to make a frame. It's just going to be out of block amethyst instead. I think it would be kind of really cool, because I think it's really cool. You know, I think it's one of my one of my favorite blocks, probably of all time. Like, I don't think I can deny that. I like the kind of amethyst opening. I'm a big fan of that. So what I think we should do, and what I kind of want to do, is, so we have some glowstone here. I don't know if I want to make the glowstone go directly like here or not. If I want to go like one below and then do the kind of like the glass up here. So maybe we can do something kind of like this, and then what we can do is do like the glass for the top as well. So that way we're not directly on top of it, but that way we can you know, still have some things. I don't know if we actually have any more glass, which we don't. Wait, there it is. Here is the glass. So I think that we should do something kind of like this. We could also potentially change this later on to be like a different color as well. Like maybe we can even do some red. I don't actually have any. We could do blue, but I don't have any red dye, but I think that would actually look really cool. So the second thing that I want to do, I also realized I didn't add the lights here. We're going to do that later. Don't worry. I didn't forget about that. I just kind of forgot to tell you guys I didn't do it. So what I want to do is actually, speaking of those lights, I do want to make some, probably some like stairs or something, or yeah, probably we can do some like stairs out of these, because I want to. So they're gonna go basically over this way, so they can basically go over here. So what I'm thinking we can do is I want to do kind of like almost like these things here. So what I'm thinking we can do is the lights will go kind of like right there, so we can do something like that, and then it can keep going up. Now we could probably just actually move these onto here for now. Yeah, I do overall like that. Whoops, that doesn't go there. That goes here, and then this will go right here, and then we'll go boom, bang. And then again, we're going to continue this with the things going over this way, and we'll do some there. Now up here, I don't know what we're going to do. I'm not going to lie. But I was thinking that we could do is maybe make some like glass panes for like decoration maybe, and then what we could do is just replace some of this with, or sorry, not that, whoopsies, I bought some of this calcite from last episode. Maybe we can do some like calcite here, and then, you know, maybe, ooh, there's an Enderman. Interesting. Hello, Mr. Enderman. So what if we do something like, well, I don't know, maybe we'll do that for now, and then this we can put as maybe some more, what should we do? Maybe like another one of these. Like we can do this. Yeah, because I think that works. And also we will be stripping all of these because I don't really like the purple, I'm not going to lie. And then, yeah, I actually like that a lot. So let's quickly change all of these as well. And we will quickly see how this is coming along. And I want to quickly as well also do these in the back here as well. Alrighty. And we'll pop, 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 pop. Pop, oh, pop, bang, 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 bang. Alrighty. And then we can add these in. And yeah, there we go. So I actually don't mind that. I wonder if we could maybe do something with like some, I don't know, if we had the blue wood from the Nether, this would be great to do like the little fence gates, because I think that the fence gates would actually look really cool there. Here's what we'll do really quick. I'm going to, for now, I'm gonna do a couple of things really quick. I'm gonna add the lights in here. I'm also going to recreate everything that we did over here except for the glass. What I'm gonna do is I'm also gonna go to the Nether and find some of the blue wood. Also maybe to try and bring some back, although not really sure if I can, because the only thing I have silk touch on is the shovel, and I don't have it on any of these. So that's what we'll go ahead and try and do. Also, let's quickly let's just kill this guy. Why not? He's here. Ooh, and we do get the Ender Pearl. That will be something that we need later on when we go and fight the Ender Dragon. So yes, I'm going to be back once I get all of those things. So I will be back in just a few minutes. Alrighty, I am back. I've got a couple of goodies with me, a couple stacks of the warped stem. Now we're going to quickly take everything that we had before, including some of these and some of the glass, and all of this can go back in there. I also grabbed some warped wart block, which is kind of hard to say ironically, but I thought it would be a kind of cool thing. Now I'm actually going to need these sticks, and let's just turn basically all of that into it. Yeah, let's just make... And let's make as many of these as we can. Now, I recreated what we did on the outside. I also changed this slightly. So I actually moved the entrance of the geode, or the geode, we worked on that last time, but the amethyst one back so that we can actually add more of the logs, and that way it kind of fully connects. So we did the glass panes over here. I wonder what it would look like if we did like that there. Like, would that look better? And I'm not gonna lie, I do prefer it. Now it's the question of, do we prefer it like it open or closed? I actually kind of like it relatively closed, I think. I kind of like the way that looks with the, it kind of looks like bars in a way, but like colorful bars, and like it adds a blue that I think is much needed. So let's quickly actually convert the rest of these into sticks, and we're gonna make, whoa, no, we're gonna make as many of these as we can. Now we're gonna quickly do this too, do all of these sticks. Yep, we're gonna go here, turn all of this into these, because we're gonna need quite a bit of these to replace the glass. So let's quickly replace the glass. There we go. And if you notice, I did have to use the shovel because it's the only thing with Silk Touch on it. Unfortunately, I do want to try and get us another Silk Touch enchantment from the table one of these days. I don't know. But let's quickly finish that off. I think that that's actually pretty cool. I think it adds like a color, like it almost adds like a blue that's much needed. And I do really like it. So the next thing that I want to do is I'm actually going to convert these. We'll just do these for now. I kind of want to see if we can want to convert this over here. Now, I'm a big fan of the kind of pink and blue color like this. So what if we added some of this over here? Oh, we need to add a little bit more. Let's just make as much of these as we can. Why not? I'm pretty confident I'm going to do this. Ooh, I almost fell down there. That would have been bad. So let's quickly go ahead and add this. Now, I think that this works pretty good in my honest opinion. And then I actually think I did not want to do that, but let's quickly just break that really quick. I think we should just like actually do it by wrapping it around like that, and I think that adds a lot to it. Now I don't know if this is going to be the end of it, but you know what we could technically do is I keep breaking that, but we could like wrap this around again like that. I accidentally let one piece drop. I actually think that that works pretty nicely in my honest opinion. Now we do have some calcite, but we also do have some of the diorite here. I thought we had more. Okay, I guess we don't have enough diorite then. We do always have more of diorite that we can quickly grab, because I actually think that we could use some of the polished diorite to add some detail as well, because this has a nice color here, the diorite. It's a really nice, like, you have like the little gray pecks in there, but it's not as much as with the undiorited or the unpolished one. Yeah, you can see that it's like a nice like kind of like stone, like it's polished, you know. That's what it's supposed to be, and I think that's really cool actually. So let's quickly just go ahead here, and we're going to just quickly replace all of this with this. I am a big fan of that. Now, one thing that I'm also a big fan of is detail. Now, you might be asking, why do I care about detail? Well, because the little things bother me. Things like that. That really does bother me. And also this back wall here. We are going to replace that. It just really does bother me. I'm not a fan of it. I feel like I need it to be perfect. Because if not, I notice it. I always think that you guys notice it. But then I actually fear more that I'm going to notice it. And half the time I do. Now, some of the cobblestone did go into here, which is actually kind of decent, I guess. Like, it somewhat works, although not all these are going to be the stone ones, so I guess it doesn't really work there. But I actually do like that. I also want to figure out what we could do around here. I think we're going to do this, and then maybe here is where we do it. Like, maybe here what we could do is we could do this here. Okay, and then we put the glass there. Yeah, we still kind of keep the original idea intact, but just doing it slightly differently. And I actually do kind of like how like the glow kind of like comes out a bit. Now we do also have some of these like little warped fungus I kind of want to decorate with potentially. I also don't know if we could. And we also have the warp block, whatever this is called. Yeah, this thing. I wonder if we could add some of this to, you know, add some kind of niceness to it. Like, I wonder, maybe we replace this with the warp block back here. I actually don't mind that. I'm not gonna lie. I actually think that it looks kind of cool, and that went one too far back. And that going into the redstone thing. Okay, that'll be fine. We'll have to be careful about how we place it now. Yeah, no, I think that this is actually brilliant. I actually really like this. Because it's like the top we have the blue, but then on the bottom, Or sorry, on the top we have the white, and then we have the blue on the bottom. I think it works really, really nicely there. Now let's quickly just do it for over here. Yep, we didn't do, oh, we did do it. Oh, for some reason I just made a bigger hole on that side. I don't know why, but that's okay, because that's still going in. So that's fine. It just looks a little bit different because I didn't make the hole same size. And we're gonna be 1 block short, which is actually kind of unfortunate. I'm actually going to quickly come into here. There was this one that we accidentally put over here. I'm gonna like grab this back, because that can go back there, and perfect. Oh, there we go. I actually really like the way that looks. Now, as far as the little stone under the chest, what if we made it calcite? Whoops. Oh, are we gonna be able to get under there? Oof, it's gonna be tough, but we will be able to. So let's quickly just put that there, because it's like, I do notice the details, and I will like kind of appreciate that there's the white, but there's also like, it's not the same white as the floor. Like, I will appreciate that. You guys might not, but I do. And also we have this zoom mod that I use. I know I said I wasn't going to use it, but this does actually help with the small pixels. I don't have the best of eyes, so I am allowing myself to use it. So I think it's worthy of it. Now, this is coming along pretty nicely, I think. Now, obviously, we have to fix this back wall here and the ceiling, and I kind of want to start off with the ceiling. So, for the ceiling, I'm thinking that we might want to... I don't want to do this again with the glowstone, so I think we're good with that. But what we could potentially do, maybe, is... Ooh... You see, we have some of these mossy cobblestone because I did find a skeleton spawner that I talked about in the last episode. And I did end up making it into a farm so I can get some of the bone meal to bone meal all of the leaves, because this is a lot of cherry trees here and we still have so many. So what if we like kind of do something like this? Now, what I'm thinking that we can do is kind of copy what we did up here with the stairs, right? So then, whoopsies, no, that would go over here. But like, let's say we were to like copy exactly what we did with the stairs on this side, right? So then we go over to here, you know, we're just gonna break all of this, and then instead of doing the glowstone with the thing underneath, what if we do the cobblestone, like the mossy cobblestone? Now, you might think that it might look a little bit weird. I actually do kind of have an idea for this. Now, we haven't found a lush cave yet, unfortunately, but there's something that we get from the lush cave that I do plan on eventually adding to this area. Now, it's something called glowberries. Now, if you guys watch my hardcore disaster series, you guys know that at the time of filming this video and around the upload date of this video, we're working a lot with the glowberries. So you guys can figure out why I want to use glowberries. They're really nice, but also combining them with the mossy cobblestone kind of gives it an effect like it's like coming from the mossy cobblestone, right? Like it comes, like we can put it onto here and it'll light this area up. We can actually get rid of the torches at that point as well, and it makes it look like it's coming from that. I think that actually looks pretty cool, not gonna lie. It's like a weird, like kind of normal like block. We could actually even replace some with like normal stone as well, right? Like we could easily just like have some like normal bits in there, right? Or maybe we even like do this and then put that back, and like I think that actually looks kind of cool, not gonna lie. And I think it works. And then as far as this goes, I don't know, I have a couple of ideas. I don't know if I want to do the diorite again or if we should do something a little bit different. Like I don't know if we should do like, I don't know. I had one idea where maybe we can do like the warped stem on the side, maybe. Because with the shader pack, I don't know about the normal game, but with the shader pack, it has this like cool effect, right? And I actually think that would look really sick on the top. Kind of how like this is the more blue kind of roof. Now, I don't know if I want to replace the stairs with the pink stairs instead, the cherry ones, because I feel like this, I don't know if this is too blue for the top, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know if that's what I want to do. Like, I do overall kind of like this, I won't lie. But this also looks kind of like, this looks kind of, you know, it doesn't look bad, I'm not gonna lie, it doesn't look that terribly. I thought it would be too much blue, but I actually like the way that this is kind of like the gray and the green, and it adds some like different colors to it. Now I want to do something special for this area. Now what I'm going to do is I'm going to quickly just do this really quick. I'm going to add the cherry things over here because yeah, that's gonna bother me, not like being able to see it. So we're just gonna do that really quick, and we'll do the same for over here really quick as well. We're just gonna quickly put that there, put this all the way here, and then we can go here, and perfect. So now we have this entire back wall. Now I still technically need that to be activated at the moment, this redstone. So what I'm going to do is quickly make another lever. And where is... oh, we don't have any sticks. That's why. Okay, perfect. So let's do this. And let's make one quick lever. So I want to be able to like still keep everything in here. So what I'm going to do is really quickly just keep this activated there. That should do it. And then I should just be able to break this. There we go. And then nothing should be going down. Like everything should still be here. Perfection. There we go. So we basically, I don't really care about the back there, like all this stuff back here. It's really just the front that I want to do. So I definitely want a special block that the lever sits on. Now we do have a couple of options. Okay, we could either do... where's the stone cutter? Am I carrying the stone cutter? I'm carrying the stone cutter. Okay, not gonna be much use in there. So I'm kind of thinking we could potentially, if we got like a stone block, what we... oh, whoopsies. Ah, dang it. Okay. If we get this stone and we turn this into the chisel, right, it could be kind of like the center point of like, this is where, you know, that's where the, like the lever will go, and then it'll go through there, which I actually think looks really sick. And just in case though, we'll keep that there. Okay, just in case, we'll keep that back one there. So then the idea that I kind of have, I definitely want the back wall to be more cherry than like blue. So we're not gonna be doing that much of the blue blocks in here, I don't think. But like we could definitely do like, I'm thinking of something kind of like almost like a frame like this, if that makes sense, right? Like we can kind of do like a frame, and then maybe we can do some like calcite going in, and then maybe some like, ooh, what do we want to do actually? Or maybe we can do something. I don't know how it's going to look on the back here. Maybe we might be able to get away with this, hopefully, where like we could do kind of something like this, and then just have like this back. Like we can do like a kind of like a cool pattern like that, right? And then do like that there. Yeah, like I do like that. And then maybe we could do... well, we could actually add some or what are they called? Things there. Because what we're going to need to do... let me put some of this cobblestone back. Because we're going to need some... well, basically, we're going to need a lot of this. So let's actually grab, like, a couple of this. Because we're going to need to basically make all of this into that. Because we basically need 2, 4, 6, 8, 10, 12, 14, 16, 17, 18. So I wonder if I can do something where like back here maybe it's like a lamp here, right? And then when that's on, you know, obviously it means that the machine is on, and when it's off, it's like off. Now I don't know how this is gonna work. Maybe I can do like some cheeky redstone like going like this, and that works. I mean, it does technically work. And then we can just go like here, boom, boom. Although that activated the door, but that should be okay, I think. Yeah, we should still be able to activate that. And yeah, I actually think that that works. And then like when these are on, that means that it works there. Also, I forgot that these are technically going to be this. Although, can you open... ah, that's unfortunate. I thought that you could do that for a second. Okay, that'll be fine. We might even like... I don't know. Maybe we could put it in the back, maybe. I don't know. Or maybe, actually, we change this model and we don't put any of the lights here because, right... if we were to do, so we did the calcite over here, right? If we did something like this, we can just indicate that when these are on, that's when it's going. So that way you don't have to look over here. I actually think I kind of prefer that, honestly, because we can save the redstone lamps for later. And I actually like that. I'm not gonna lie, I really like that. So I think that actually does kind of work. Now, one thing that I want to do as well, potentially, I don't know if we could do it or not, but sometimes, you know, you're working late and, you know, it's like it's dark out right now. I want to be able to know it, you know? So what I'm thinking we can do is, what if we put like a redstone lamp up there, right? And then we can add some of these over here, right? For some, you know, nice things, right? And then when that is on, it means that it's like nighttime or something, right? Or I don't know, maybe like we can do that, because I think the way we can do is we can get a daylight sensor, which I actually don't know how to make. Oh, we're gonna need quartz. Okay, so we don't have quartz at the moment, but I'm gonna quickly go get a daylight sensor really quick, because I want to make it so that if it's like raining, or if it's like I have an idea. Basically, give me a second. And there we go. When it's nighttime, it will turn on. It's currently daytime at the moment. Still just raining, but it is still daytime. That means that it will turn on when it is nighttime. I am very, very excited about this. I think that this is actually pretty cool. So what I want to start by doing is quickly give you guys a little montage of me quickly clearing out these chests and the one up, or that chest and the one up there. Let's quickly get into it really quick. Whew, okay, I won't lie to you guys, my fingers are kind of hurting, but I have finished it. So you guys can see I still have a little bit extra cobblestone and stuff. I can't fit anything in here anymore. Now, if I quickly go down to the bottom over here, you can see that nothing should be in these chests. Now, if I go back up, you know, once I'm done sorting everything, boop. Okay, let's try that again, shall we? Now, that should go up, those lights go off, and everything starts going. Now, it will take a little bit of time. I know. What we could actually potentially do to speed it up is, and also all the stuff in here is stuff that I didn't really want to sort, so things like food, mob drops, and whatnot. I will be making a separate storage for that, but what we could potentially do as well, at least just to speed it up a little bit, is we could potentially, you know, do something like that, or... Actually, no, we can't because it's going into the thing. Never mind. I thought that would work, but I forgot we put a block underneath. So that is it, really. I actually think that we did a pretty good job. So now I could, you know, stack a little bit more things there, and it's going to work really nicely. Now, again, the benefit for this, in case you guys forgot, is that, you know, sometimes when I'm working on these videos, I want to, like, clear out my inventory. So, like, you know, sometimes I'll gather some, I don't know, let's say I'm gathering some, you know, cherry log and stuff, right? But I need it for the video, but I don't want to, you know, put it in the storage and go all the way down. I can flick this so that, you know, okay, when every time I go in, you know, record or prepare to get everything that I need, I get all the things I need, I can just throw it into the chests here. So let's say I need cobblestone for this. There's an abundance of cobblestone here. I could just put the cobblestone in here, flick that lever so that it doesn't go down. And when I'm ready to record the video, just quickly come down here, grab everything that I need, and head on out to record. Just so that it's more efficient for me. This probably isn't efficient for you guys. It's probably more efficient to just do the either double hoppers going down or just manually do it yourself. But I think that this is pretty nice. Now, I'm not gonna lie. Originally, I intended for all of this to be in the storage room. I actually think I might do that separately. I think what I'm going to do is, I think this is what I'm going to call it for today's video. Then what we're going to do is at a later date, I don't think I want to do this right now, we're going to work on something for over here, like add on to over here, because I want this to just be, I want this to be everything, you know, like at one point I want to have like like I want to have like an entrance to the mine, because we have, if I go over down this way and continue down, that will lead you to the skeleton spawner. So I want to have an entrance to that. I want to have a kind of like a trophy room where I get like either rare blocks or something like the dragon egg, right? I can just put that down. I want to be able to put that down. I want to have, there's a reason why I left some of the armor here. I want to have like different rooms and stuff like that. You know, I want to have like an armory room, maybe like a weapons room. Like I said, a trophy room. I want to have like a food room. Like I want to have multiple things in here, not just be doing everything in here. And I don't want this to be like an hour-long video. So I think we're going to break it up into different sections. Now, I am very pleased with how this came out. So we're technically not done, right? We still have all of this. But as far as all the blocks go, which is really what takes up the bulk of my storage, this should be pretty good. I'm very happy with this. This is probably the best storage system I've ever done. Honestly, it really utilizes a lot of what I do. Like this is still, I like to do the manual storage, so like, you know, keeps my head working with thinking, oh, this is a farm thing, this goes here, or this is another stuff, so this goes into here. Like it still keeps my brain thinking whilst also being a little bit more effective and, you know, having more storage. So I think that this is going pretty well. So with that being said, ladies and gentlemen, I want to thank you guys so much for watching today's video. What did you guys think? I hope you guys enjoyed today's video, and I hope that you guys are enjoying this series, and I will hope to see you guys on the next one. And thank you guys so much for watching, and I will see you all in the next one.